Hi, friends. It's so good to see you. I'm glad you and all of you are here. In fact, tell us you're here. If you want to post a comment, just like Nicole did. Hello from across the river. Hello. Hello to you indeed. Man, today we get to explore art. Amina, a gallery teacher from the DIA, is here with us, and then we'll have song and story and goofiness. But like I said, we would love to know you are here. So at any time in the show, just like you saw there, shout out from across the river, shout out from across the world, shout out from down the street, right? Now look at this. I've got flowers. What do I have here? Paintbrushes. I got my journal. I just love to think, create, and explore. So we're going to get right into it. It's time for Exploring Art. Miss Stephanie's with us today. Each and every... Hi, Miss Stephanie.
Hello, Wimee. Hello, friends. I'm really happy to be here. Are you ready, Wimee, to explore some art?
I am. I don't even know. I know it's about flowers. You told me it's got something to do with flowers, right?
It is. So the piece we're going to look at today is called Flowers in a Glass Vase.
Cool.
So let's check this out.
Whoa.
Here it is. And so we're going to start to notice some things in the painting. This is an oil painting. And so I'm wondering, what do you see in this picture? We're going to go closer.
Whoa.
What do you notice?
Well, like you said, I see lots of flowers, and they're different types of flowers, I think, right? Different shapes to the petals.
Yes, I noticed that too. What do you see that makes you know that these are flowers?
Oh, well, I've seen flowers out in the earth, and I reckon I don't know if are they lilies? I think some of them are lilies, because I've seen lilies before that have kind of that triangular shape. Is it a lily? I think.
Perhaps, but I noticed that you are noticing the different shapes and colors. I noticed the inside. You see the inside of the white flower right there that has yellow and green on it?
Yeah.
I'm wondering, friends who are watching, what do you notice in this picture? Oh, wait.
I see a bug.
I do too.
I see two bugs.
On the reddish-orangish flowers?
Yeah, they have stripes. They remind me of bumblebees. Wait, are they bumblebees? They have the black and yellow stripes like a bumblebee.
I noticed legs. Those 3 little legs. I know insects have 6 legs, so I'm thinking.
Yeah, 3 on one side, 3 on the other.
Exactly.
Wow. So bugs and flowers, different types of. Well, that one has a long stem.
I see that. Oh, yes. Look, Emily noticed a bumblebee too.
Bumblebee. My itty bitty baby bumblebee.
What more can we find? Oh.
Another bug. It's a fly. It has wings like a fly. I've seen those.
It does look like it has wings like a fly. I noticed some little, maybe red berries.
Oh, yeah, right in the middle. Oh, and little teeny flowers. Wow, so much detail. So specifically painted.
What else can we notice? What else can we find, friends?
Yeah, leaves. I see leaves because they're green and they're not flowers, but they're leaves like from the plant. Oh my goodness, look how big those bugs are.
Wow. I noticed the wing shape makes me think of some sort of a moth or a butterfly.
Yeah. Wait, is that 2 of them or 1? Is that all one? I noticed. Wait, I don't know. What do you think? Is it 1 set of wings or 2 set of wings?
I do think it's 1 set of wings.
But different colors.
Yes, I noticed the white and the black reminds me of an animal. Oh, yes, look at our friend
Butterfly.
Donna says she noticed a butterfly or the Furman family. Great.
Yeah.
Oh.
Man. Oh, bugs everywhere. There are bugs everywhere. I wonder how the flower feels about this.
Right, another friend noticed a butterfly. Mariposa.
That's in Spanish, right? Español. Mariposa. For butterfly. Oh, wait a minute. That flower looks like a apple or a peach, but now the colors don't match the apple or a peach. Must be a flower.
It must be. I wonder if there's anything more for us to explore. I noticed that right away we saw the flowers. Those were really large. Oh, I see something on that pink flower.
It's another bug. That one looks more like a mosquito, but it's maybe too big for a mosquito. They're usually small.
What do you see that makes you say that might be a mosquito?
Big wings, long legs, and I see it and I just think, buzz. Oh, wait a minute. There's no blue? Let me look closer. Let me think about that. Yeah, I see reds, pinks, greens, purplishes, but yeah, no blues.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, the fluffy
pink
flowers. Yes, well, there is so much to explore. And I noticed, Wimee, that when we take time to really look at a piece of art, there's typically more that we find than when we just first glance at it. I noticed that's true for this one.
Yeah, because when we first saw it, I did not know there were any bugs in there.
Sure. How about you, friends? I had no idea. I just thought, okay, it's a nice painting of a glass of a vase filled with flowers.
Yeah. I wonder when it was painted.
I wonder. There is someone who's going to be on the show in just a couple seconds who can help us answer these questions. So I'm going to say goodbye, and I'll see you later.
Okay. Thanks, Miss Stephanie. Oh, the flowers, the bugs. Man, oh man. Hey, good afternoon to you. I'm glad you're spending some time with us. Yeah, so friends, we have a special guest today. Oh, hello from Clay, Michigan. Wait a minute. Have you planted any flowers in the clay? You probably heard that before. Good afternoon, Maryland. Wow, that's so cool that you're in Maryland. Hello to the friends in Maryland. Okay, so our friend Amina, who is a gallery teacher at the Detroit Institute of Arts, is here with us today to share more information about this painting. Let's bring in Amina. Hi, Amina.
Hi, good afternoon.
Tell us, what do you know about this beautiful paint? We found lots of bugs in there.
Yeah, so there are lots of bugs. They're sort of hidden inside and between all the flowers and the nooks and crannies in there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this painting is by an artist named Rachel Ruysch. Rachel Ruysch was born in 1664, so a very long time ago.
1664?
I know. Isn't that a long time ago?
How many? That's like 350 years ago.
Yeah. Is that older than you, Wimee?
Yeah. A little. Yeah, quite a bit.
A little bit?
Yeah. Wow.
All right. Yeah. So she was born in northern Netherlands. So she's a Dutch painter, and she is well known as one of the most famous female painters from the Dutch Golden Age.
Awesome. Wow. Man, so I'm curious right away. If it was painted so long ago, how is it still, how do we still see it and know about it? Is it still existing, the painting, or no?
Yeah, the painting still exists. It's hanging in the DIA right now. So if you really wanted to go see it, well, the DIA is closed this week, but when it's open again, you can go see it in person at the DIA in their galleries.
That's amazing. Hey, look at this. One Easter long ago, sounds like they recreated this painting with real flowers, but no bugs.
Oh, man, that must have been so cool.
More about that. Oh, she has a photo. Man, wow. So, flowers, bugs. Why did she choose to put all the bugs in there? Do you know?
So one of the really cool things about Rachel Ruysch is that she grew up with a father named Frederick, who was a botanist and a professor of anatomy. So he studied plants and the anatomies of animals and human beings. And in his studio, he had a huge collection of insects, minerals, flowers, and plants. And Rachel Ruysch, when she was a little girl, would go and look at these samples of insects and plants, and she would paint and draw them. And that's how she ended up including flowers and bugs in her paintings, right?
Wow. Yeah, because she grew up with it and had just that natural observation and insight. Wow. Does she put bugs in lots of her paintings, do you know, or not necessarily?
Yeah, lots of her paintings include bugs and lots of different types of flowers. Oftentimes, when you look at Rachel Ruysch's paintings, you'll be able to see some of the same bugs and same type of flowers.
Whoa, that's fun. I wonder if she named any of the bugs.
I'd like to think so.
I think so. I think she did. Do you have any idea roughly how many paintings that she did?
Well, Rachel Ruysch was very, very popular during her time as an artist. She painted from ages 15 to 85, so she made a lot of paintings. And there are, I think, approximately 250 known paintings because she signed and dated and put her ages on all of her work.
Wow, that's 70 years of painting.
I know.
Wow. Hey, let's look at that painting again. It's just so many flowers. It'd be fun to try to count them all. 1, 2. I'll do that later. So do you think that she actually had these flowers on the table and she painted it as she looked at it?
Yeah. So Rachel Ruysch is what we would call a still life painter, and oftentimes still life painters will paint what is right in front of them. Okay. I know that Rachel Ruysch was an apprentice to a famous painter, another famous Dutch painter, and he would actually create bouquets of flowers himself, and he taught her how to create good, dynamic-looking bouquets of flowers that she could paint.
Wow, so cool. Man, this is so cool. Ooh, Amelia wants to know if there is actually a glass vase in the painting, because we can't see it.
That's a great question. I'm not 100% sure because my observation and my guesses are about good as yours. I'm going to trust that Rachel Ruysch was telling the truth when she said it's in a glass vase.
Yeah,
but we can't see it so well, can we?
No, yeah, that's a great observation, Amelia. Now, that's the title of the painting, right? She titled it, or did someone else title it?
I believe she titled it. Okay. So a lot of times we don't get titles when it comes to artwork this old. But since she's such a well-known artist, some of the titles that we see may actually be her original title, or it could be the DIA or other art collectors' titles. Man,
so cool. Amelia, or I said Amelia because that was our friend watching the show. I'll say to Amelia, thanks for the question. Amina, this is so cool, learning about this painting, this artist. As we wrap up this time right now, any thoughts from you on painting flowers, being creative, especially as celebrating Women's Month? And what do you want to leave our viewers with when it comes to painting and art?
Well, I guess I just want to say that since it's springtime, the flowers will be cropping up soon. So I encourage you guys to go outside and maybe check out some of the flowers around your house, around your park, wherever you can get them. And maybe you can even take a few home and start your own still life painting.
I love it. And guys can paint flowers too, right?
Oh, of course. Yeah. Anybody can paint flowers. Right. Whatever your gender is.
Yeah, since I talked about Women's History Month, I thought I should just clarify that. So, friends, you can go to dia.org and anything you want to share about the website to see?
On the website, there's a search tool. So if there's something you're really interested in, you guys, you can search it and you might be able to find art using the keyword like dog or flowers, just like this painting here.
I love it. Thanks so much, Amina. Artwork, flowers, painting, creativity. Guess what? I was thinking, with those bugs that were in that painting, I'm going to sing a song. And hello from New York City. I love NYU. I have a keychain that's it. Okay, ready? I'm going to sing a song and help me out by sharing some ideas as I get going. Ready? The ants go marching one by one, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching one by one, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching one by one. The little ones stop to say, we've just begun. Say that with me. We've just begun. And they all go marching down to the ground to get out of the rain. Boom, boom, boom. So, what kind of bugs and insects were in the painting? I think I saw a butterfly, right? We decided puttering. I gotta learn about this word. I need to research that. I'm gonna put butterflies are puttering. The butterflies are puttering 2 by 2, hurrah, hurrah. The butterflies are puttering 2 by 2, hurrah, hurrah. The butterflies are puttering 2 by 2. The little one stopped to sneeze. Sneeze into your elbow pit, please. Achoo! And they all go puttering down to the ground to get out of the rain. I gotta research that word. I'm wondering if are the butterflies playing golf? Like they putt, or it's fluttering, puttering? It makes me think of fluttering. I gotta learn puttering. Okay, so let's do one or two more. We saw, I think it was a mosquito. I should have asked Amina if that was a mosquito. Oh, in the sea! All right, so let's do this. Let's have fish. Wait, no, a fish is not a fish. What kind of bugs are in the sea? Water bugs? No, that'd be called ocean bugs. Ocean? See? Oh, let's go with water bug. The water bugs go swimming 3 by 3, hurrah, hurrah. The water bugs go swimming 3 by 3, hurrah, hurrah. The water bugs go swimming 3 by 3. The little one stops to drink some tea. Hold the glass of iced tea, take a little sip. And they all go swimming down to the ground to get out of the rain. Boom, boom, boom. Ha ha. Ants. I love it. So the ants, how could the ants move? Ooh, maybe, and are they going maybe down to the ground? Maybe they go into the flowers. Ladybugs. I'm going to put lots of them in here as we wrap up. Okay, ready? The ants and the ladybugs are going to crawl into the flowers. Ready? The ants and ladybugs go crawling. What number? Around 4. 4 by 4. Hurrah, hurrah. The ants and ladybugs go crawling 4 by 4. Hurrah, hurrah. The ants and ladybugs go crawling 4 by 4. The little one stops and started to snore. And they all go crawling down and up and around in the flowers. Boom, 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 boom. I'm looking for if there's any, I don't have any bugs in my flowers. That was fun. Thanks for helping out with that song. If you want to keep singing it, keep singing it. All right. Guess what, friends? We love books. Let's see what book Miss Stephanie has for today's Check Out This Book.
Hello again, friends. So we've been talking about bugs, about insects, and there is a book that is called The Creepy Crawly Calypso. And in this playful sing-along story, there are a ton of different types of bugs who are playing calypso instruments. So calypso is a type of music that is popular in the Caribbean. And so this book, I encourage you to look for this at your library and see how many different bugs you can find. And then in the back of the book, it talks about all the different instruments that the bugs play, which is kind of funny because some bugs make music on their own, right? Rubbing their legs together or chirping. Some bugs do chirp. But these bugs are playing instruments. And in the back, it tells you more about those, like the marimba and the steel drums. And so again, look for this book at your library.
Oh, I do want to look for that book at my library. Friends, we love to play with words and write stories. Write books. We love to play a game we call 3-Sentence Story. Beginning, middle, end. And the 3 words, where do these words come from? The 3 words come from you. They do indeed. So I want you to think of any word. Maybe it's a word inspired by today's show. Could be flowers, could be bugs, could be, who knows, something else. We love nouns, person, place, or thing. All right, so in the first sentence, I will set the scene. In the second sentence, there will be a problem. No! But don't worry, friends, because what happens next? The solution. We solve the solution. Wait, solve the solution? No, I said that wrong. We solve the problem, and it's called the solution. So, if you have a word in mind, share that word. I will do my best. Oh, baseball. Ha, 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 ha. Okay, here we go. Start of the story. What do you call a group of ants? I know like different types of animals have like names for them. A group of ants is called a colony. That's what it is, a colony. A colony of ants. Okay, here we go. A colony of ants got together and decided they were going to play a baseball game. Can you picture the little ants? And they're like ready to say, batter up. Ooh, entomologist. There's a problem with an entomologist. I gotta tell you, the Bauer family's keeping me on my toes. Puttering entomologist? I think I'm gonna make a hypothesis here. I think it's fun to say, entomologist I think this got something to do with bugs. Maybe? I'm going to go with it. Okay, here we go. A colony of ants decided to get together and play a game of baseball. As they were in the first inning, an entomologist stopped by and said, "Uh-oh, the game must stop." What? Why? I don't understand. Why would an entomologist... Oh, thank you. Studies insects. I appreciate the teamwork. So that was my theory. Thanks for helping out. Man, that's hard to say. Entomologist. Thank you. Entomologist studies insects. Insect scientist. Okay. But for some reason, this entomologist said the game must stop. Why? How do we solve this problem? What do we do? In the story, we need a solution. How do we come to a solution? Oh, garden. That's the solution. Okay, here we go. From the top. A colony of ants got together and decided to play a game of baseball. In the first inning, an entomologist stopped by and said, "The game must stop." The ants talked this over and said, "What if we move it to a garden and we have more space to play?" And they did. Wait, that was 4 sentences. Or is there a semicolon? It's okay. The point is, the entomologist was basically saying, you're not playing in a safe spot. You need to get to the garden. Where were they playing? Maybe the illustration will show that, because when you make a book and make a story, the words, the images, they come together to create your story, to create your book. So, we've got a rough draft. This could expand and become a new expanded outline. This is like the main summary, etc., right? Well, etc. You get the idea. Hey, it's time for today's Wimee Lab. We're going to go to the Grand Rapids Lab today with Michael. Hey, Michael, the ants just wanted to play baseball, right?
All ants play baseball, don't they?
Well, I'd have to look closer. I've not really noticed. They do?
Yeah, they are. They're great team players, and so I would not want to play against a colony of ants.
Yeah, aren't they like their body strength is like 100 times their weight compared to humans or something like that? It
is. I believe so. But those entomologists always trying to get us to do the right thing.
That's the scientists. They're just presenting the facts, I think.
Yes. So let's see what we got here.
Okay.
So with the Wimee app, this is what we created. As you can see, Wimee is looking at the ants, and the ants are playing. But the entomologist, who is a doctor that studies insects, said, you can't play baseball on the road. And the ants said, you know what? We're going to play in the garden.
Yes.
And Wimee tried to recreate that wonderful picture that Amina was telling us about. So as you can see, you'll see the flower, you'll see the ants, you'll see the butterfly, the ladybugs.
Whoa.
So isn't that cool?
That is super cool.
Yeah.
Man, that's so fun. Friends at home, you can download the Wimee app for free. It's in the Apple Store. And just like Mr. Michael's doing there, creating a Wimee, you can too. In fact, Michael started this whole app, and I get to be part of it. We create pictures and books and stories and songs.
We do. Wimee, where's Kevin?
Oh, well, yeah, friends at home watching. Kevin is part of the team. He used to be on the camera here, but he's now backstage in charge of emails and coffee. Kevin, are you coming to the show with the coffee backstage?
Yeah, I was making a sandwich though too. Do you want a sandwich?
Yeah, grilled cheese, please. Grilled cheese. Okay, it's okay.
Awesome. Well, we got to keep Kevin working, checking those emails.
I know. Yeah. So, friends, this is so fun. I just love it. Making pictures. And you know what I was thinking, Michael?
What's up?
Ants like to play baseball.
Yeah.
Do you think animals like to play baseball too?
Of course. We have an animation that actually shows an animal playing baseball. We're going to get to show it?
I think we should. Should we do it?
Let's do that.
Let's do it.
Wimee sat down, looked around the room, and began to wonder. He wondered if dogs ever play baseball before going to work.
It's the bottom of the ninth, and Lucky's at bat. He's got 2 strikes against him, one for missing that last ball and the other for chewing on my slippers this morning. Here comes the pitch, and it's going, and it's gone out of the dog park.
Woohoo! Go Lucky! Oh, wait! You're supposed to run the bases.
Don't just chase the ball. Oh, well, I guess it's time to go to work. Have a good day, Lucky.
Isn't that funny?
Yeah.
Not only does ants play baseball, but Wimee loves to play baseball. And in this animation, obviously dogs play baseball before going to work as well.
I think there should be a scrimmage game with the ants and the dogs and us, and we should do it in the garden. Or a giraffe playing baseball.
That would be funny.
That's awesome.
Well, friends, what a great show. We're excited about our partnership with the Detroit.
Uh-oh. Did we lose Michael? Is he pretending to be that statue thing again? I think he is. Okay, he's done. Oh, wait a minute. I'm going to check backstage. No, I think he's still frozen. Friends, thanks for joining us today. We had a great time. We love hanging out. Join us next month at the DIAA, just like today. Saturday, though, April 24, will be our next one. And we just love doing this. I think what we should do, friends, is actually, I'm going to see if Michael's not frozen anymore. I think we should have our dance party. Right? I think we should do it. Michael, should we have the dance party? You were pretending to be frozen. Let's do this. Let's bring in Amina. Amina's backstage. We're going to dance. Oh, what if we pretend to... Amina, could we dance like a flower or an ant?
Dance like a flower or an ant?
How could we do that? Any ideas, Amina?
Oh, I guess you could be like a flower, like a tulip.
Okay, let's do it. Ready, Michael? You got to put your hands in.
I'm an orchid.
Oh, okay. Awesome! Thanks, friends. That's our show. We had a great time exploring arts. Check out this book, making stories, singing songs. We hope you had a good time. Oh, I gotta keep my arms up. What other flowers could we be?
Rose.
We could be a tulip, a Gerber, lily. Hey, Michael's a snake. I think he's a snake going through the garden. More bugs, snakes, dogs. Bye, friends.
Wimee's Words is brought to you by Kent District Library and Wimage, with additional support by these great partners. Weekdays at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.